Hi, Andrew Bell here, and coming to you today with just 8 weeks to go until Christmas. As I mentioned before, these last few weeks of the year just disappear so quickly. It's certainly been a brisk real estate market over the past couple of weeks. We've now recorded well in excess of 50 contracts across all types of real estate in those 2 weeks. There's a real push for so many people to buy a property and get possession prior to Christmas, and it's certainly driving the marketplace very strongly at present. Today, I'm coming to you from 17 Cheval Court, Benoa Waters. It's just one of those perfect homes for a huge number of people migrating here from the southern states and looking for a centrally located waterfront property. It's a single level coastal inspired residence on a massive 1,027 square metres with a big 31 metre frontage to water. I'm sure that you'll be as impressed as I am as we wander through and have a look at this property. It goes to auction on the 24th of November 2019 at 10:30 a.m. So you might like to come along to one of the open homes prior to that date, or you can contact our marketing agent Carita, whose details are on screen right now. It really is a cleverly designed home with all the features that make a home that you'll just love living in. Now, I've been staggered to see how quickly the shift in the market has created a significant housing shortage. We had some good building numbers pumping through in 2017, but with a tightening of finance and all the regulations around lending as a result of the Royal Commission into banking in 2018, there was a significant decline in the volume of new homes being built. That is really starting to bite home now in the rental market, with investors finding it harder to get finance through that period of time. We see a significant decline in the number of investors in the marketplace as well. I'm sure hope that that turns around very quickly. I've mentioned before that a 3% vacancy is the benchmark for residential rental properties. A vacancy rate beyond that means that there is an oversupply of property and it tends to see rents falling in value. Below 3% means that there's a shortage of rental properties and the rents are likely to rise. Now, never before in my 40-odd year career have I seen a rate of 0.81%. And that's what is the vacancy rate now, rent roll currently. Yes, I accept that we are probably the best run property management business in Queensland, but irrespective of that, this is an alarming rate. It's as low as I've ever seen, and this is reflecting a shortage of rental accommodation like never before. It's sad, it invariably means that rents are going to rise sharply. Fortunately, there are signs over the past couple of weeks that investors are coming back to the rental market. Finance is getting easier to obtain, and it makes sense in any event because you get next to nothing if you leave your money in the bank. And of course, the stock market's volatile, and investors are uncertain about what they should be doing. So good to see the numbers starting to pick up, because no government in Australia is supplying sufficient public housing, and there's a huge dependence on the private investors to provide all of the rental properties that are needed in this marketplace. Auctions are still producing the best outcomes in the market at present. They are providing quicker sales for sellers with days on market generally under 30 days, as opposed to private treaty that averages much higher, and some fantastic sales results occurring through that competitive bidding. For buyers, there's nothing better than having the hammer come down on the purchase and making sure that nobody can take the property away from you, and all those frustrations that happen in private treaty buying. Very busy times at present, and we are of course now taking bookings for those who want to be part of Australia's biggest marketing program for the year, namely the Event 2020. 1 million or so people will flock to the Gold Coast over the Christmas-January holiday period, swelling the number of buyers in the marketplace. We're certainly expecting a fabulous summer, and so if you want more information about the event, please reach out to us on our hotline 1800 198 009 or via return email. Well, that's it for this fortnight. I trust you are in great space and wish you all the very best for the next fortnight ahead.